93% battery, good. You'll note that that TV is working and the computer is working. We are in a blackout state again. It's a whole story. I was filling this ball up with my compressor, which had the hose running up there. And as I was filling it up, like the compressor ran downstairs, I was filling the compressor up. And the compressor went click to turn off. Look at the kitty cat on the couch. And then all this, I jumped on the ball and I heard the compressor turn off and then all my power went out. If this is not lit up, it means I don't have power. Oh, don't scare the cat. Don't scare the cat. Oh, it scared the cat. This will have power though, because that's on the generator. Anyway, 98-pound subwoofer. A purchase. Not one of those like freebies from a company, because I never actually spoken to OSD. And OSD, I bought the tube sub and I've done a couple speakers of theirs, and it's supposed to be outdoor speaker depot. But this says black by Optimal Speaker Design, OSD black. So I guess they figured out that people probably would rather not buy any like high-end audio equipment, which I would consider a near $1,000 subwoofer, which I got on sale, by the way, $400 coupon, $405 coupon. I got this for under $5. But I guess they don't want to spend that sort of money if it says Outdoor Speaker Depot. So now OSD stands for Optimal Speaker Design, which is a better name. I hope they gave a raise to the guy who thought of that. Is this just the invoice? Hold, please. Yeah, the OSD Trevoce Triple Driver Powered Subwoofer Dynamic Power EQ DSP App Control Faux Leather Finish 15. Faux leather finish. This is one of those items that's too big to probably sell in a yard sale. 98-pound box this big. If it was on the east side of the Mississippi, maybe I can get it out of here for 150 or less. But if it's going to California, if I yard sale it and it goes to California, half the cost of the subwoofer would be in the shipping, and you're not going to pay the price I paid, although you might, because I touched it. So I'm just going to basically destroy the box. That TV and computer, by the way, will run for 85 minutes at a total blackout, which is nice to know. If I raise the brightness, it completely kills the longevity, but I run that TV on the lowest brightness all the time because it's so bright. That's a Sony standard LCD panel, not an OLED. The 65 OLED is in that room. That's a 65 standard. I paid $700 for that TV. I paid $2,200 for the OLED. And the OLED is definitely better, but you know what? When the blackout comes and you need to run your TV, she'll be there. She'll be there until the, what's it called, tries to run, the screensaver, and then it'll die because the network is down. My network should run off the generator, but my generator is so dirty. Like the power is so dirty, it like fluctuates, and the UPS is just like, nah, bitch. And I could plug the computer directly and the hardware directly into the generator, but I'm not stupid. So when the network goes down, it goes down. The end. It is faux leather, I can see. It looks like we have partial, these are partial. All right, I'm gonna try to roll this on its side. The last big subwoofer, the HSU, I immediately brought to the basement through the back door. And I'm like, for this one, I'll wrestle it down the steps. I also should be getting a delivery later today from Klipsch, which will be their 14-inch subwoofer, which I'm super interested in. Although I think my guess on during the HSU was that they won't hold a candle to the HSU. The man only makes basically subwoofers. You can't compete with that. It's like those pizzerias that sell burgers. Like, if you're a pizzeria and you sell hamburgers and desserts, no, you're not a fucking pizzeria. Your pizza obviously ain't the best if you're diversifying. Power cord. DSP subwoofer install guide. I don't expect me to pick this up. It's also going to be 87 degrees today. So it's, what time was it when this happened? Hold on. It's 1 o'clock. So the hottest part of the day is coming in the next hour. And it's still cool here. It'll be cool in my basement and actually my air conditioner in my bedroom will continue to run. It is continuing to run. So I'm going to isolate this space. Actually, I'm going to isolate this space in case I need to take a shit. I'd rather not do it in 100-degree weather. Plus, I'm working in the bathroom. My shower lights still work. That's nice. I can keep working on the leak. So, close this up. Keep that area cold. It's interesting because Dan, the IT man, everyone knows Dan the IT man, messaged me yesterday and was like, hey, you think a 15,000 watt generator would be too much for you? Because my current's a 7. It's a 7 Generac, but it's still only a 7. Which is fine for what I have, honestly. But it's dirty, so I'd have to either replace it or have it completely resurfaced, and it's mounted improperly. It exhausts towards the house, which is improper. It's too close to a wooden structure, my entire deck, which is improper. So I would have to move it and redo it anyway. So at that point, just get a bigger one. The problem is when you get a bigger generator and something like this is happening, it'll draw twice as much propane just to keep the low. I have no draw. I have the refrigerator, maybe. My networking equipment's 300 watts. The mini split in the bedroom is probably pulling 800 watts, 1,000 watts maybe, if it's really struggling. It's 7,000 watt generator. So if I get a bigger one, it's like, yes, I can do more, but do I need to? The only difference is, he says, how would you feel about a free 15,000 watt generator? Because one of his friends is like getting rid of it and he's trying to find out because it's got to be propane run. And I think if I bought a generator, it cost me $5,000. I'd be into $5,000 and I'd be stuck at 7,000, 8,000 watts. You get a free generator that saves you $5,000. So even if it's costing me twice as much in propane, it would take 10 years of straight blackouts to cost me more in propane from the inefficiency of that than the $5,000 I just saved on a fucking generator. You feel me, dog? So it's like, plus if we do get the 15, now he's talking about rewiring the system so that like, you could almost do a whole house transfer, but you'd have to redo the electrical paneling, like all of it. And I'm just like, that is a fucking whomper. So I'm tempted to put it up in the kitchen. You know what? I'm putting it up on the kitchen counter because I'm one of those assholes. Even though I hurt my leg wrestling. You know what? I'm not putting it up on the counter. Fuck that. That's stupid. Oh, this is a shitty grill. Not shitty that it's made poorly, shitty that it's completely mounted flush. So if this tab breaks off, you basically have to get a screw and drill it in and pull this out. That's a heavy ass grill, by the way. That is just MDF. So this is a single, oh, where's my ball? Where's the ball that scared the cat? It's a great background. It's a great background. This is a single active dual passive 15s. Really stiff, holy shit. This is gonna take weeks to break in. And it's a thick MDF. And I know it's thick because it has 2 holes. A 15 on that side hole, and a 15 on that side hole. So no port, which means no port chuff. Jesus Christ, this thing's got sticky wheels, or sticky, it needs wheels. It's got a balanced input, an LFE single, a low-level RCA left and right. It has a high-level input, which will take banana plugs here, 5-way binding posts. We have app DSP on and off switch, that's unique. Powered mode, on, off, and auto. So I guess you put it to auto. Phase 0 to 180, so no, actually if it's got a phase 0 to 180, it's almost irrelevant if the app can do that. Then the manual crossover knob from 40 to 160, and the volume from min to max. And there's no digital knobs here, they're just knobs. And then you have the 220 switch, which is currently on 110. your main power on off, and then your standard plug. And it says 1500 watts dynamic, which means it's probably 600 or 500 watts actual, and can burst up to 50. This is a monster. As far as the leather cover, it's basically just a softer vinyl. It's not real leather, it's vinyl leather. This, by the way, is rubberized. I didn't realize that until just a second when I touched it. So you got a rubber surround, and then this is a rubberized silicone seal. I guess you'd peel this off if you wanted to remove the thing. Even though it's, oh, I fucked up the finish here. Oh, they fucked it up a little bit right there. Oh, that sucks. I have to get my knife and trim this or push it in. I'll push it in. There you go. I fixed it. I fixed it. Yeah, this is a monster. You know, I can't even listen to it because the power's out. I gotta get that off the floor. That's dissecant. You know what I need? Pasta can link it. Pasta! Baby! Don't forget to link one of these carts here. They've gone up in price, but my God, are they worth it. Let's give this old girl the old who's who. I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna lift, slide, get it as hard as we can, and then once we have that, pull back. Put your leg there, make sure your ankle's gonna get nice and smashed. Walk it back. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this against my cable, my thing. There we go. One little footstep at a time. There we go. Till we're on it, pretty centered. Not terrible. The surrounds on the sides are also, this is the hardest. That is rock hard surrounds. Anyway, done with that for now. I'll probably leave this off so I'm not putting it on and off and on and off and on and off. Because again, once these staples go, you're fucked. Interesting to hear this. I was curious. The curiosity spent $500. Usually it's perversion that does it. Oh look, my screensaver's not working. Oh, is my whole computer not working? Hello? Hello? Oh God. That took incessantly long to open. Anyway, we have got mouse pad. Holy crap, that was fast. Pasta was so fast. I think I ordered this yesterday. So, if you know, and if you watch any of my other channels, you know, and if you watch this channel, you know, I started buying mouse pads to put in the review desk so that I could advertise them and then link to them to drive people to actually click links, because no one wants to click a link for a $2,500 amplifier. But you put a nice mouse pad on the desk, people will click your link. And I had an Hagao mouse pad, but it sold out and disappeared. So someone in the one of the chats was like, check out my new desk pad. I'm like, send me the link. If I get hooked on huge dicks, I love that that's written there in text. Look, oh, I can't read it. That I can't say on YouTube. I am turning into a fool. That's kind of adorable. Yeah, anyway, so this one will now replace the other one that's the Hagao mouse pad. But this one still exists, and I can still link it, and you can still buy it. These are all the functionalities of my life. It's get people click link, buy thing. So there you go. This, I don't know what this is. It doesn't feel very heavy. It probably is an anime figure. I don't know. It's got a lot of, oh God. This is one of those boxes I want to clean myself after I open it. Oh God. I'm gonna fix this bag. Did you know that most things have like a hook system here? You're supposed to wrap the corner around and lift, and there's a hook that actually bites onto the plastic. Check your garbage pail. It's probably there. The only problem with this is these bags are extra tall, so they don't actually get taut there. So you have to like push it down once it's in place, and then it'll lock, but only on like 2 out of 4. Here we go. Yeah, these are also the shitty bags. They have really good bags elsewhere. It's actually dirt. This is making my Hagao mouse pad feel dirty. They arrived. Oh, you know why this looks like crap? I ordered these from fucking Amazon.co.jp. These are not Amazon.com orders. I wanted to know, I wanted to figure out if I could actually order from Amazon.co.jp and ship it to America. And you can do it. You can make an account, you can go there, you put your address in, and it all works fine. I ordered these 2.5 months ago, and over a month ago, they're like, we think they're lost. And I'm like, I think they're lost. And they went through customs, and they're like, that was over 3.5 weeks ago, and it's like, I think they're lost. Turns out they weren't lost. And there's just a ton of anime figures. Oh, they're not even taped closed. Oh, God. So yeah, this was just a test order. I would probably be real concerned if I spent more than like $40 on these. But this is what Amazon.co.jp can get you. It's just cheap shit. These aren't even taped. Anyway, the new season of Gridman's coming. Put that there. Or is it a movie? Anyway, I don't have any Rika and her thighs. I'm a huge Akane fan. It turns out, is it boobs or thighs? And he seems to end up boobs a lot of the time. So, she's got a mark on her face and her elbows. Yeah, they weren't wrapped. She's got good skin tone, I'll say that much. A lot of times, cheap figures are all shiny. Oh, she's got all right, that's a little annoying. So, she's literally got, it actually is better here and then worse up here. And you can see there's seams on her damn arms. Slight color variation there. Akane, as always, is better, girl. Much better, actually. Like, there's no seams that are visible anywhere. They put little frills on her arms where that happened. Other than the smudge on her face. And everything else looks good. So here they are. Here are the two girls. The end. So we got Hagao mouse pads and cheap figures from Japan. I usually keep the boxes, but I'm not sure. Nah, I'll cut the backs out. I don't keep them. I don't know, something about properly, professionally printed anime waifu pictures is just, I can't throw them out. Can't throw them out. But this, if I get hooked on huge dicks, is like, wait, is that what's her name? She shouldn't be on this, or he.
Still, I mean, we need to remember that Twitch is still a relatively young web service.
Is it?
It is. And then, they just, of course, got bought by Amazon.
Twitch just got bought by Amazon. Wait, don't make us a new one, Zeos. You gotta make it the Echo Dot one. So, Ziggy, how many birds are there?
I know 10,968 species and 21,200 subspecies of birds.
So I didn't have to, I bought this for no reason. I'm going to use it elsewhere, but I decided before I just unplug that and plug this one in and try to pair it, I would try to disconnect that from the things in the app so it isn't looking for it. And it turns out Amazon Echo is just a pile of shit. So I had to go in and manually delete like 4 groups that it decided to make. Because if you go into the app, where's the app? There's the app. You go to devices and you go to this page and then you close that ad because I don't want to see it tell me to do things. All these groups, I made some of them, but some of them were made automatically. Like, look, master bedroom group, right? I made this just now. I had to add the on-wall speakers, which is what I've named that thing. And then I added it to the group, and then I had to assign this to do the group. And the previous group this was assigned had fucking bathroom heaters in it, and it's trying to play music off the fucking, so now it works again. I don't need to replace my lovely little Echo input. I am gonna miss the clock aspect. Although really, do I need a clock? No one needs a clock. Just sleep, wake up when the sun is out, and go to bed when the sun is down, and you're good. So yeah, so now I get to put this in the basement, because I have a really, I could either put it, you know where I could put this? I could put it in Little Narberth, up there, where I watch TV, and I'll have a clock. it'll probably be better. It's where it's gonna end up going. Even though the shittiest one is the one by the home theater with the projector, because that one's a little fucking USB one. You can't even hear it when you ask it a question. It's all right. I'm glad I got to fix it instead of replacing it entirely. Anyway, back to packing up cookies. Where are the cookies? So many cookies.